喂喂喂，有声音吗？有声音吗？ 来了来了，第一场就打最强的。
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg. And Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers in their last game, a loss to Sacramento. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Smart, wide open, he fires. Offline with his 3. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Now, Wembanyama, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Three-pointer, sinks the triple. Ware's got the first 3 points tonight for Charlotte.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Green. Outside for Davis. Over in the corner, Claxton. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Excellent feed from Baron Davis that time.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Smart goes in. Screen by Porzingis. It's stolen by Barrett. Outside, Davis. Tatum a screen. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion. Right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Screen by Porzingis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Nick Claxton.
All that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Now here's Davis. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. From the wing, and it's good. 2 points.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this, and one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
So it's the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Hornets. On the wing, Davis. Out to the wing. Trying his luck from deep. Oh, and he almost had a four-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by one. With their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on, and a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards. Those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Tatum gets the bucket.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
Here's Wembanyama. Smart on the wing. Pass to Ware. Pocket 6. Wembanyama left side. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
烂了，太扯了，被顶烂了。
Indiana leading. Now here's Davis. Still scoreless. Here's Claxton. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Pacers out in front, leading by just 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
Horford from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Horford's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Stewart. 13 feet away. And Charlotte again with the bucket. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
哎，太闹了。
Finney Smith gets it to go.
Finney Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
Here's Nembhard. The three from Johnson. A three-pointer is right on target.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Henderson played in with a nice touch off the glass. Henderson's got his first basket.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of
Pass to Strus. And here is Johnson. To the middle. Acton Emhard. Now Strus. Offensive rebound. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Jones. Emhard grabs the board.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Nembhard. No scoring in this one. Back to Strus. Drills it from outside. And the Hornets lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Clark with the Hornets. They were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the 3 by Charlotte. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Dance team, everyone. Show them some love.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Here's Horford, and the dunk by
太白
Horford.
痴了，他自己又换法
Horford
了。
showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation. The big fella bouncing to the rack.
Count that one. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Henderson outside. Up and in on the layup. Henderson's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Strus's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and
这
he
不
is
能换
always
法
going to finish that.
年好，明明就守，他
Here's
是为
Henderson.
什么
And then Henderson.
就守不住啊？
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Outside, Martin. Nembhard with it. Now Henderson defending. Acton Emhard. 6 to shoot. Pass to Strus. Martin from outside. Al Horford with the rebound. 1-on-1 here. Here's Henderson. Back to Jones. Count that bucket. And the Pacers lead by 1. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for Indiana. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Claxton throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any
God.
team in the NBA.
加速器
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. They do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
There's a good screen. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Pass to Tatum. Bridges left side. Outside, Smart. Back to Bridges. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bridges got 5.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. All of roster flexibility or a blank
这
slate.
样还要
But
犯
with
规，
some
我
promising
也
young
是
players and
醉
more
了
health,。there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the home. Hey, David, thank you. And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
That is Baron Davis at his best, taking it right to the rack and going at defenders.
Out to Porzingis. Takes the 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting
我明
pretty
明就
good
换
results.
防了，为什么？
Here's Davis. Driving to the basket.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
They get the rebound to the inside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Tatum no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
看，不是他一直乱换防。
Green's got it all
Yeah.
tied up now for the Pacers.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Pass to Ware. Charlotte moving the ball around. Hit by Bridges. Here's Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got 10.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
Wembanyama with it. Now Green defending.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Outside, Davis. Outside, Tatum. Barrett, wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Wembanyama looking it over. Out to Bridges. Buries it from 3-point range. Bridges got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. Outside, Green. To the paint. Bridges with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Wembanyama. 10 points for him. A 3 ball. Here's Porzingis. Outside for Wembanyama. Outside, Smart.
我靠！哇靠！
After 3/4 of
哇
play.
靠！
And
是
some
大
great
放
offensive
枪
output.
吐
This one is
血。
47.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now, Nembhard. Pass to Strus. It's up a 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Tatum with it. And the bucket is good. 3-point
靠！
play
这样
chance
哪
here
来
for
犯
him.
规啊？
And
什么
Tatum
意
is
思
really
啊？
good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
Here's Wembanyama. And the rejection by Claxton. And here's Tatum for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Here's Wembanyama. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Defensive foul.
Yeah, Porzingis showing you persistence there, just doing a nice job staying with it and finding a way to capitalize.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
看这样也犯规！我的妈！这样哪有犯规啊？哎，
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Here's Wembanyama. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, and we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Just 4 to shoot. Davis with it. Outguarded by Wembanyama.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like
太
Porzingis does, it's just tough to get
太
away from him or
硬
get
了。
by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. have some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. Now with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this."
看
Can
这
you get
传
it
超
done?
慢
We'll see, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Barrett. And here's Green outside. Rebounded by Smart. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Back to Wembanyama. Bridges outside to take the lead. Here's Ware. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so here is Indiana. Unloads. That's short off the rim.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back. That's exactly why they turned to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
And he gets the bucket.
And going on the offensive, Davis knows they need a bucket, so he holds nothing back.
来了，哎哇，来了，就是这个啊！
Draymond Green.
How about the young fella, Wembanyama with
干发枪。
time bucket?
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game
哇，
plan.
结果这没进。
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Charlotte in the lead. Outside Porzingis. There's the triple.
哇，又没进。
Again missing. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Over in the corner, Claxton. Davis looking for an opening. Out to Barrett. Pocket two. Tatum way outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
我
You know,
操，
guys,
怎
I
么
think
投
he's
不
got
进啊？
confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Pass to Claxton. And here is Tatum. Defended by Bridges. Here's Claxton. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Ware with the shot. It's good!
With the shot, bro. With the shot.
And here are the Pacers now. And here is Davis.
还要跑，他要跑，他要跑，他要跑这。
Inside.
妈，我还有一个柱，
Oh, off target.
我还有一只柱啊！
Charlotte taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up.
可以吧？17投8中了3分，最后面一直落差，不懂哎。最后面一直落差是怎样？为什么我的那个战术关不掉啊？唉。再来吗？
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg.
Hào就用斑马手。
Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and Smart gets the assist. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality.
没过吗？
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Wembanyama. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Davis drives in. The shot's good from
太
Claxton.
扯啦 ，Claxton 投3
Here in the
分。
first, a little over a minute played so far. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, I feel relatively good about the chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here's Smart. Aaron Davis getting his 3 to go. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Nick Claxton. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Now here's Davis.
认
He
真，
has foul. Claxton no good.
天天过年没有了。
Smart on the wing. And again, the Hornets missing. The Pacers off to a quick start here. It's a 3-point game. To the middle. Here's Porzingis.
挖的
It's hauled in
没有
by
要投
Claxton.
哎，快点队友！我操！
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
A split
That's
second
idea,
late,
队
but
友。
almost came up with a
人
steal
家
there.
都认真了。
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here is Davis.
And it's Wembanyama's size that makes him a potent defensive presence.
Wembanyama, a screen. Knocked away. Where?
哇操，这样没
Shot
进啊！
goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
They kick it out to Green. Here's Davis. Back to Green. Pass to Claxton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Just 5 on the clock. Davis, that's for 2. And the rejection.
百万本亚马。他要起飞，他要起飞，哇，守不到，哎，球员队友。
To the paint. Here's Ware. No one
God,
can
how
the
you
shot
found
that
Chiang?
would put them on top.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
We know this is an offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
And on an open
If
look
you,
like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Over in the corner, Green. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Down low. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Hornets trail by 3. 59 seconds left in the first. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Well, he's got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
Outside Barrett. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
The Hornets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
A generational talent for Wembanyama. The sky is the limit, and the
操，超
reality.
远！
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. The good-looking shot from the wing. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game. Outside, Davis. Right side, Green. Tatum down low. That's the first quarter all.
太狠了，太狠了，切，太狠了。
Pacers lead by 2.
Indiana, 50.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got his first basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully?
真难打。
Successfully on the offensive end, and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
I now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
我靠，为什么你转那么快啊？
Leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate, but with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Nembhard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
That one on Horford.
Foul.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings? Not a lot of hope for the regular season.
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
The Hornets trailed. Nembhard with it. He has 5. Johnson right side. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Johnson. Charlotte moving the ball around. Strus's shot is good.
This guy is absolutely automatic. Strus's motion just so repetitive.
Henderson attacking. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he liked to have.
靠背，你怎么还在这儿？哦，看他怎么还传得出去啊？啊，那。
Now, Finney Smith hasn't made one yet. Pass to Jones. Back to Finney Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
They swipe it. There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Nembhard. There's a screen. Stewart in the corner. 6 to shoot. A three from Strus. And it's the Hornets another three.
There's 6
Messi
points on
Strus.
consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
完啦！
Last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that,
干怎么
Doris?
那
That
么
was to beat
准
the
啊？
Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Pass to Finney-Smith. To the wing on the left. And here's Henderson. Here's Finney-Smith.
哎，按换法了，为什么不换？
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Osman. Oh, good on the three.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Stewart. Johnson with it. Guarded by Horford. Strus with it. Misses the three.
完了，没人，完了，他踩线，他踩线。
Horford no luck. Here's Johnson.
靠背，我拉掉了。
That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hornets ahead. They lead by 3. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
看错了。
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Tatum on the wing. Bridges with the steal. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
Pacers trail by 5. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Deflects the pass. A three from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Indiana. Tatum on the
找到
wing.
队友。
And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Porzingis with the steal. Victor Wembanyama.
看这样跑比较快。
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. There's
What
Green with
the
the three.
fuck？被那个旁边那个拉住。
Three-pointer.
Well, just so good at recognizing, hey, perhaps it's my opportunity from distance now.
And Porzingis, here we go.
哇，
Got him
大
with the
奶
fake,
油
but！couldn't finish. Davis down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second
哇，这
violation.
队友算烂，谢谢你。
Charlotte leading by 4. Here's Wembanyama. Outside Porzingis. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Well, the Rise and Fire in the in-between game, Kristaps
我
Porzingis
去，
very solid.
Tatum's shot is off.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot was a
Smart, baby.
in large part because I couldn't get in and out.
啊，你还会？哎呦，我还有另外一个。
Getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. And now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your
完了完了完了，
floor
这个
spacing always critical. Good point, DA. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
好了
We know Kevin, obviously.
Let's go.
Less and less part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is
Let's
without
go.
question. But not only that,
Let's
the
go.
mid-range game is there,
冲
the
起来
three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Smart. The three-pointer, no good. Pacers trailed by 12. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Ware. Back to Bridges. Here's Smart. They get it back.
看怎么连续两球投进？哎，干嘛？
And the wide open shot from Green.
慢下来，慢下来，慢下来，慢下来。
Indiana again missing. Hornets leading by 12.
怎么了？一直错位。没人打球了吗？没人打球了吗？不可能！我很烦控球。 怎么没有人了呢？没有人要打球，没有人要打球，这么多人上线，没有人要打球。垫步还要没有人要打球，怎么可能没有人要打球呢？怎么可能没有人要打球呢？你问我，这是另外一个联盟啊。听，这是那个微信的联盟。你要看我的阵容吧，舒服的。第几？第17顺位选，可以选到斑马跟Porzingis，我也是醉了。这怎么选的？前面没人选啊！还没，我防守。这阵容真的怎么输？热火，好，我要啊，热火，看一下，峰哥是马刺啊，马刺的，干什么要马刺？找到了。 再来，我才打5场而已，我们这次要狂拼超多场哎，我才打5场，对不上一个得罪。我靠！我选了224公分的斑马，221公分的Porzingis 加热火队新人味，看超舒服。哇，有进吗？怎么卡住啦？等等来跟豆总。完了，他是不是不见了？人呢？怎么进不去啊？哭啊！他人怎么不见了？我靠呗！他说突然打不了。OK。完蛋了，没有人要打，完蛋了，我这场次不够啊，要出事了。还是 Team 要来打了，完蛋了，我这场次啊，有人了，嘎！场次不够啊，老哥。
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they come into tonight's game after the loss. It's Smart with the drive. Charlotte moving the ball around. Smart on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Lanier. Morant scanning the floor. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I'd like to see him use his size like that.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game.
Let's
And trying to
go.
build that identity as a franchise. He runs so
完了
well for his size.
哎，从后面盖，
On
哎，
the break.
And there's another one for the Hornets.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him. So
啊，盖不了了。
and leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Outside, Porzingis. And Benyama outside. Out to Bridges. Launches a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Morant outside. Barnes outside. Now here's Morant. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the
认真
arc.
哇，还
Morant
只用
got
正方
five
形。
Hard to guard that. Morant really testing the limitations of his shooting there. But hey, he nailed it.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Has to wear. In the corner, it's Bridges. Over Morant. That one wide left.
哇，很屌
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Totally in rhythm with his team. Barnes goes up high for that alley-oop.
Here's Wembanyama. Has to wear. Poke loose. Leaps for it.
哎
That's，out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
Let's go.
Wembanyama is a specimen, going at the rim there with a purpose.
Picked away. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Smart. Pass to Porzingis. Screen by Porzingis.
干，走这里一直踩线
Out，of bounds.
完
Milwaukee takes
屁
possession.
哟，受不了。
1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Morant outside. Fires it up. No good off the front iron. Hornets leading 5-5. On the wing, Bridges. Outside, Smart. Has to wear. There's the pick. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Man, this is part of why Smart is such a threat. He makes crafty play calls and finds his team.
Let's go, Charging.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
投不进啊！
Bucks trailed by 7. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to
要
make it
走
a
不过
3-point
去，
play.
然后
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Nice shot by Smart.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth.
差先 foul, let's go.
5 turnovers. When you get that many, you really are sabotaging your team.
Now, Wembanyama. He's got 8. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
看这只左手啊，这只超强
They're
的。
taking advantage of a team that looks
完了完了
lost
完了，
out
没
there.
够，从后
Well,
面
I
干
tell you what, guys, this
干
is
干
really
要
getting
烂
close
死
to
了。
being real ugly.
And so it's Charlotte in control with the 9-point lead.
The Bucks, 11.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Here's Stewart. Takes a 3. It's good. He makes his first
I
shot of the
feel
game.
Stewart.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team
完了
at the bottom of the
没跟上
standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Pick by Williams. Fires the 3.
进了。
Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Nembhard. No scoring in this
哎，
one.
他有神准抛投
Count that one.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Pass to Clark. It's hauled in by Stewart. Hornets leading by 6. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece.
哇，放枪
in Game 6.
，Stu，
Wide open, and still surprisingly
完
wasn't
了
able to，cash
手
in.
到吧？
A nice shot by
好
Neesmith.
准哦，正方
Terrific
形超
imagination,
准。
creativity. Russell already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Johnson. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Clark. Wound up there for Johnson. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
宕机了，宕机了。他都是
Bucks trailed by 3. It's Russell with the drive. There's the 3.
完啦，
And
看好
another 3
准
for
哦。
Milwaukee.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Strus. Shoots the three. A rebound by the Bucks. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 14th
对到
run.
Go 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 go
And it's Russell
不要
missing.
停啊
And
哦
even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence
屁
to drill the
嘞
three.
是 IU
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite
完了
connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And Clark, as we watch Aaron Neesmith,
不是吧
he was such a
我
great
垫
shooter
步
in
哎老
college.
哥
It took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin? Nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Neesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
Here's Nembhard. And he converts the layup. Nembhard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Left side, Williams. Back to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot
完了
clock.
这一定吃
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Patrick Williams.
Russell's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee. Johnson the screen. Nembhard with it. Williams picks him up. And then Johnson with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Neesmith.
What the fuck
And
是
that'll be
谁
2
犯
free
规
throws
了
coming up. Officials
Oh,
on the call with the
gee.
foul. The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. Outside, Martin. And it is good at the buzzer.
Butter 贝
Resourceful.
的哇
They're ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
The Milwaukee team.
And that'll do it for the first half. A
看好
competitive
准
game
哦
so
60
far.
他命中率
Hornets lead by
这没
3.
人躺呀
We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
在守什么
And you're
东
just
西啊
asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
这场没
And
机
Kevin,
会
I hope
哇
it happens soon because
You
their
are-
fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
For the lead, Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Bridges
What
misses.
超
He changed
油
his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else. and
啊
flat
炸
out choked.
掉
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks
炸
ranked first
掉
in
什么
defensive
什么
rating.
什么什么
Last
烂
season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more help, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Help is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Back to Morant.
Ah
Jackson
No fucking way
Benyama. Has to wear. Smart, wide open, he fires.
还得是我家射手 Smart。
And it's a 4-point Hornets lead.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
And here is Barnes. Back to Morant.
不可能，我在这。
And with that 7'6" wingspan,
No
Porzingis
way.
has always been a big
No
time shot
way.
Here's Lanier.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Charlotte moving it around. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got his first bucket of the night.
谢谢。
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
干，这场都投不进。
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could
Voilà.
not shake loose.
And it's Morant missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
我操！
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
Oh,
I
fuck
can
me.
see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And some changes here for the Hornets. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right
What?
recipe for
好呀
success.
被我挡死。
Here's Strus. A 15-footer. Pass to Nembhard.
这捡到，太舒服了。
Now, here's Strus.
来了 ，Stu。
Hits it from three-point range.
Stu。
Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Morant outside to the middle. Pass to Lanier. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the
Wee.
effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
I still
All
Stewart
these。threes they're giving up have really been the
哎
driving
靠
force！
哎靠
on this！
是
run.
不是被做掉？哎，小哥，守一下。
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Nembhard with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Back to Nembhard. Down low. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for Charlotte.
Oh, great ball movement there.
3-point
完啦
Markkanen
靠，正方形按超好，什么鬼？
Markkanen's got 8.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Nembhard with it.
Oh my fucking way! Oh my fucking no way!
Get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in
太
and get
久
off the shot, he
傻小节奏。
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter.
小节奏。
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. In the corner, Smart with it. Wembanyama, a screen. And they'll get another chance. Here's Ware. Over Barnes. They shoot again.
哎，
Ware, no good. Bucks trail by 9.
完了，完
Andre
了，
Markkanen.
该帮。啊，好
And
险！
it's off from 3-point range. Wembanyama outside. 5 to shoot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Morant outside. Over in the corner, Barnes. No good with the triple. Hornets leading by 9. Has to Ware. From past the arc. It's good from long range.
And they're getting
Can
their
we
points now
all
almost
win?
exclusively from the
完了完了
triple.
完了，还要
Their
图
last
刺啊
spot mates.
！No way！
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Kick by Bridges. Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Morant.
You can stop him, Wembanyama。
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats.
完了完了完了，又
High
是
effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Making the
Can
smart
we
choice
aware?
there. Shot isn't there.
Oh my god， 你又被
So
钉在
he
原地。
finds the open teammate.
Pass to Morant.
我不信你的专门瑞也可以投那么好。我操！
And Morant throws it down.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
To the left wing. Here's Bridges. It's blocked.
怎么那么多动作啊？
Morant outside. On the wing, Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Nobody near Barnes. Wembanyama with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 11. Outside Smart. Bridges outside. Wembanyama outside. Barnes outside. With the drive. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that
What's
shot.
up?
Well done.
And it's out of
It's been
bounds.
done.
Last touch by Morant.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Spins. Here's Smart.
Lanier is a solid defender, a guy who really gets after it and gets after the opposition as well.
Bucks trailed by 11. Outside for Wembanyama. Has to Ware. Here's Smart. Now,
哎，
here's
老
Bridges.
哥，我按切入哎，
Barnes
你为什么没有进去？
to the inside.
No.
He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And, you know, so often the
yeah.
size of Markkanen overpowers the defense. Even when he gets hit, he still finishes over and through him.
Now, Nemhard. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Pass to
卡住
Johnson.
单位。
Stolen by Markkanen. Barnes outside. Back to Morant. No good from outside. And the Hornets with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. They grab their own miss. Johnson. Pass to Nemhard. 5 on the clock. It's Strus on the wing. Here's Johnson.
over 了
Strus with it.
over 了，干，头超烂。
So it's the Hornets picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a
反省好
solid
准哦
performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
哇，跟我拼音差不多哎，好扯哦。还有人吗？不会没人了吧？没有人要打球，这么多人在线上，没有人要打球，什么意思？我要去打另外一个联盟了。气！没人打球哎、不会，我要去快速了吧？快速是什么地狱啊？真的要去快速了，完了。我来，哦，211啊，我多少？197耶，追不到。那我直接来测试啊！不是吧，老哥？我玩这队，然后你选你选啊！天啊！
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
No way.
Claxton. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
干，他那个什么上篮姿势啊，what the fuck？
All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Now here's Brunson. Out to Bridges.
哎，怎么就传
Towns
给你？
outside.
哎，什么啊？靠哎，上篮！
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Claxton.
白痴！
Hits the
不
layup after the
是，这
sweet
蘑菇
pump fake
从
to freeze
网
the
上面
D.
跳。
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. He can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Thomas. Shoots. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Towns on a screen. Back to Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Outside
哎
Finney
屁
Smith.
是什么超球动作？
Pass to Claxton.
炸掉！
Schroeder with it. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. And it's New York with a rebound. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Hart. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the
我们
perimeter.
回顾一下。
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
哎靠，他直接开始。OK，
Nets trail by 3. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Finney Smith. Offline with a 3. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York.
and one.
With the rebound.
No, and one.
Pass to Thomas. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Towns.
我靠，干嘛啦？
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last
Ah,
touch by
yeah.
Claxton. A minute 20 left in the opening quarter. Clock at 6.
哇，你有没看？
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another
太
go.
凶了吧！
Here's Brunson. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple.
完了，我还是要跳。
Brunson's got 7 points.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Outside Schroeder. Johnson on the wing. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. And here's Thomas from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
准。
7 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Down low. Out to Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time.
Oh my
That'll be a
god！
second foul of the game.
10 seconds.
我操！
Knicks on D. It's a 3-point game. Here's Clowney. There's the triple.
这可以
He
投三分
buries。it from 3.
One of Simmons' best attributes is his ability to distribute.
Outside Achua. Tie game in Brooklyn. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
炸掉！
The Knicks. 14.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the
肯定
momentum here
找一个
early
防
on.
守最菜。
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses and they are exploiting them.
And it's in there. Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the
哇，
top
这难度
defensive teams in the league, and it
完
starts
了哇，
in
好
the
像
paint.
有点
Coach
有
Tom
点
Thibodeau
东西
said,
耶
quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Morris.
Man, good whistle there.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for New York.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Both free throws good from Morris. Nets trailed by 4. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front
是篮网
office
有
and
东
the
西，
fans. They've pressed
这
all
都
the
可
right
以投
buttons.。
完了，开
As
军
a
爆
scorer,！Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
His first personal.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Nicholas Claxton.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Claxton. Oh, from deep. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Now Morris. Here's Shamet. Achua with a screen. Inside. Achua with the dunk.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Simmons with it. Pass to Claxton.
我只能让你投啦。
Over Robinson. Knocked away. Robinson with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Morris. New York shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There was a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
哎，被拉走。
Outside Finney Smith. Hits the three-pointer.
设定
Finney Smith got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Shaman. Now Morris. Second chance shot. And he lays it in. Morris has got 6 here in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Schroeder. Thomas outside. Spins. Scores off the spin. Thomas has got 9.
Woo, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Screen by Robinson. McBride. Up top, Morris. Back to Achua. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. That one a little long. Nets trail by 3. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Finney-Smith. The open look. And it's New York with a rebound.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
McBride attacking. Robinson gets the bucket.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Now here's Claxton. Here's Thomas. And he can't bank that one in.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And Finney-Smith over to help. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Cloach one. Here's Achua. Right side Robinson. Back to Achua.
美丽会进吗？不会，白痴，美丽不会进。哦，炸掉。
Thomas left side. And there's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 11.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's
算吧，算吧，算吧。
offensive end.
23. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Knicks out in front, up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Brunson with it. Claxton picks him up. Brunson slicing and dicing.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite
哇靠，这 Claxton 盖我超多次。
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
转身。
Shots good by Schroeder.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Pass to Towns. The shake. Some solid defense from Claxton.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
To the middle. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A
完了，因为这个完赖
He's
了
got
吗
a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Carl Anthony
Claxton
Towns.
完烂了吗？
Brooklyn shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Brunson with it. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Dorian
Oh my
Finney-Smith.
God!
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
He hits the second from the line. And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 6. Pass to Claxton.
不敢投了吗
Here's Finney-Smith.
刚刚有进哎。
Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Claxton. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Finney-Smith. No good on the triple. Knicks leading by 6. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
It's Simmons with a drive. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. Out to Schroeder. From deep three-point land. Towns with a rebound. Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Now here's Simmons. He's
完
guarded
了
by Bridges.
哎呦
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And some changes here for New York. Second free throw, no good. 1:49 left in the third.
What?
And stolen by Claxton. Outside Johnson. Bogdanovich on the wing. No points so far. The kick out to Johnson. Over Morris. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Knicks leading by 8. Now McBride. Pass to Morris. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Here's Achua. And that comes off
这
the
么
assist
近
by
怎么会
Morris.
是用投篮呢？
Achua's got 6.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Pass to Simmons. Goes up on the wing. And it's New York with a rebound.
完了，插军 foul，
It'll go
哇，
on
好
Miles
脆，
McBride.
超
That'll be a
快。
second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Substitutions on the court.
35 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Simmons. To the inside. Clowney. Count it. Clowney's got his second bucket of the game. New York leading by 8.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
What a remarkable way to finish the break.
Such a heads-up play to kick it
放我
back.
抓
Great
你！
awareness on that transition.
First team. Substitutions on the court.
Here's Brunson
来
outside.
了，
And as we in the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New York out in front. They're up by 10.
41.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nets trail by 10. Simmons looking around. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
Blocking foul. Simmons. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block. A three-point opportunity here. Left side, Simmons. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot, and will go to the line. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Banging his way through, Jalen Brunson.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Brunson. Out to Bridges. Towns on a screen. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got his first basket.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Down low. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. Thomas outside. And it's off from three-point range.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Hart. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 15-point game. Now Claxton. Thomas with the ball. Brunson defending. Bogdanovich from long range. Sinks it from distance. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
A staple in Bogdanovich's arsenal. His three-point shot is as reliable as it gets.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Brunson. Kicks it out Towns. From behind the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Bogdanovich on the wing. Thomas outside. Pass to Schroeder. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Towns with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering the shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability, and Bridges does whatever whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
Brunson with it. Claxton picks him up. And it's powered home by Towns.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
And Brooklyn with possession here, trailing by 13. Thomas outside. Back to Simmons. Simmons is doubled. Good chance here for Thomas. The Knicks pull it in.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Knicks.
What?
And they
怎么
were
就
on
投不
fire
进啊
tonight. Fantastic
怎么
offensive
这样啊
performance, Grant.
Yeah,
太
BA,
晚
they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they play.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
In transition. Bogdanovich, no good. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It
不是，你不要一直跳出来。又跑不出来了。
This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines.
Well, Coach told us in the locker room he's been using this season series to put a chip on their shoulders, and they absolutely want to take it. They need a win tonight to achieve that goal.
That's exactly right. 3 times in all they'll face this team. So a win here to tie it would give them a chance. I mean, it might seem minuscule or trivial, but these are the kind of mental games teams play to psych themselves up for their next opponent.
哇，是防守不行哎。
A nice shot by Tatum. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, BA, and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively too.
Here's Wembanyama. The Pacers making their last shot. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Outside, Green. Now Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Claxton. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And the basket by Bridges.
You have to be in awe of Bridges' athleticism, gifted at leaking out and executing.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end, and there's no question they have the tools to do it. Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Outside, Green. Up top, Davis. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Wembanyama. Porzingis sets a screen. Back to Smart. Misses the 3. Got a piece of it. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. There's Davis with the 3. He's clobbered. And he'll get 3 shots at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
And Claxton throws it down.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
And he gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 6. And here are the Pacers now. Outside Davis. 4-3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. To the wing, right side. Pass to Bridges. Fires for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Porzingis. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He is aware of the amount of disruption that Marcus Smart can bring to an offense. He said you can't attack him in pick and rolls and go at him in ISO, so we'll have to keep his assignment moving and run him ragged when he's on defense. Sounds like it'll be a busy day for Smart. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's Charlotte now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Has to Ware. They set the screen.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
High post Claxton. Outside Tatum. Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Davis. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Got a piece of it. Smart outside. And stolen by Green. It's an even 3-on-3 break. It's stolen by Smart. And good. Trying to get that one.
Oh,
it's a tie game in Indiana. And quarter number 2.
The Hornets, 12.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Strus. Nembhard outside. Another shot. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Pass to Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Horford. Outside for Henderson. Goes back up. Takes it inside. And there's the shot clock violation.
Take
Couldn't get the shot off in time. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Nembhard. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
靠背卡住，白痴干嘛？
Finney Smith got his second bucket of the night.
Really good work by Finney Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot. And once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
And it's stolen by Finney Smith. Pass to Osman. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Indiana with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Henderson. And that one drops. Now it's a 5-point Indiana lead. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Pacers leading by 5. Into the lane. And he lays it up and in. Henderson's got his second basket of the game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Here's Johnson. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Osman on the wing. From the arc. And it's Martin with the rebound. Hornets trail by 5. The floater. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers.
怎么玩
I think you may
呢
have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Indiana on offense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the shot goes in. Henderson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Inside. Johnson.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Horford outside. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Henderson, right side. Here's Jones. Second chance effort. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
怎么打呢？这延迟。
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Claxton can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 5. Pass to Bridges. Knocked away. And stolen by Green. Now the Pacers on the move. For 3, Barrett knocks it down from distance. Barrett's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
You love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, BA, I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
哇！
Draymond finishing
靠，太卡了吧！
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Pass to Ware. Now Porzingis. It's Bridges on the wing. Smart outside. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Davis. Here's Tatum. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Wembanyama. Can they get it? Left side Porzingis.
干！
It's stolen by
啊，
Tatum.
超卡！
Now the Pacers on the move.
老哥，
Davis can't hit. And so Smart will bring it up for Charlotte. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Offensive board. Pass to Porzingis. Stolen by Davis. And again, Indiana running the court in transition. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the
白痴
Hornets
传
as
超
Charlotte
慢
retains
啊
possession.！
炸掉！不是，怎么传那么慢呢？哦，
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Smart. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Here's Davis. And Davis
白
slams
痴
it
跟不
home.
上啊！
And
要
he
跳
just
给
driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Outside Tatum. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Davis. 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 1:14 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Wemby driving. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Indiana leading by 10. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Porzingis grabs the board. Here's Wembanyama. Give him 8 points now. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. It's a one-on-one situation. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Outside Tatum. Green, a screen. Shot clock at 2. Over Smart. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll
干
pin
我
that.
放弃，我放弃，干我放弃。不是啊，都开加速器了，还是原地发呆。Oh my god！ 傻小，这是。
In the books. Now 1 for 2. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
什么鬼啦？是的，在原地，是在原地发呆。哦。
for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Finney Smith. Sinks it from distance.
Square.
炸掉，怎么玩呢？怎么没了嘞？看不到了嘞。蘑菇头不？哦，懂。 没有啊，是吧？
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Fame. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers in their last game, a loss to Orlando. Here's Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Claxton. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted. First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Here's Ware. Plays it up and banks it in.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Davis inside. Outside Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
From the arc. Pacers with the rebound.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Here's Wembanyama, following the score by Indiana. Here's Bridges. Draymond Green with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now here's Davis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Khalil
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Teardrop shot, and the layup good by Tatum.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you,
白
Kevin.
痴
Caught up with
传
Coach
超慢
Charles
哦。
Lee. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact a game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to the defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send the double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Davis. Floats one up. There's Green with the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak
干
coverage
按
pay.
不准耶，超白痴。
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now, here's Bridges. He has yet to score. Barrett wide open. He fires. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. It's tipped. Pass to Tatum. It's Davis with the drive. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here.
放在中篮，哎，
Just barely
怎
too
么
late
玩
and
呢？这
catches
游
it on the
戏
way down. He's
干不
already
行啊
in！ the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now Bridges. Back to Wembanyama. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Claxton with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Porzingis can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Wembanyama outside. Over in the quarter, Porzingis.
我靠，投不
Here's
进。
Ware. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And so it's Indiana enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this
哎
one. We'll get you back to the action.
掉
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And the shot goes in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Stewart a screen. It's Strus on the wing. into the paint. And the dunk by Stewart.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Hornets trail by 13. And Stewart gets it to go.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Buries it from three-point range.
Max Strus so comfortable with his range shooting.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Osman. Lets it go with a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Osman's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Stewart a screen. Here's Nembhard. Now, here's Strus. Offline with his three. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Help is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Henderson. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Pass to Strus. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Strus has got 5 points in the quarter. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
It's Strus on the wing. He's got 5, and that one, good.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Has to finish Smith. Indiana moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Henderson, no good. Hornets trail by 10 to the inside. Here's Stewart. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Johnson, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Henderson looking it over. And the officials call it for a 3-second violation. 6 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Nembhard. It's deflected. And so that's the end of the first half. Pacers lead by 7. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. There's the screen. Davis drives in. Nice D from Porzingis.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Down low. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Has to Ware. Inside. Wembanyama. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Wembanyama has got the first bucket of the third here for the Hornets. Outside Tatum. Here's Claxton. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 6 points for Nick Claxton.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Offensive rebound. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Claxton. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Bridges. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Tries a 3. Claxton no good. Hornets trail by 7. Wembanyama with it. Now Green defending. Got that bucket. Wembanyama's got 8.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Pass to Tatum. And stolen by Wembanyama. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Claxton with the steal. And here's the fast break. The 3, Barrett. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent 3-point shooting, turn the lights out.
And Wembanyama too much inside.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I love that Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
In the corner, Smart with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Wembanyama, a screen. Smart misses. Pacers leading by 8. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Claxton no good. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for Charlotte.
Can
Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
Fires from 18. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges got his first points of the game.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
And Davis, here we go. Pass to Green. And here is Tatum. Another shot. Claxton with it. Launches a 3. And Ware pulls it down. 32 seconds left in the third quarter.
白痴干，
again.
超小啊！哦，
Indiana leading by 6. Davis drives in. They kick it out to Green. Outside, Barrett. Tatum deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Outside, Davis. Wembanyama knocks it away.
Charlotte ball.
So it's the Hornets now. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the
43.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hornets trail by 6. In the corner, it's Bridges. Over Barrett. Back to Bridges. Here's Ware. And he jams it with authority.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Tatum down low. Over Smart. Tatum's shot is off.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bridges shot. Good.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Tatum. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Davis. Shooting foul as the
这
whistle
摸
blows.
毛
He'll
少
shoot 2
你
free
也
throws.
吹，不
And
是
you can see the
吧？
respect that the defense has for Davis's jumper. They just got a little too aggressive on that contest.
Hornets trail by 4. Here's Wembanyama. Out to Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory. And now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Outside Tatum. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And even a guy like Wembanyama needs help. And a good screen gives him all the help he needs there.
And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Kick by Bridges. Over in the corner for Porzingis.
干，人家超
It's
球真
stolen
的
by
顶不
Davis.
住啊！
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. The kick out to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Davis surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Has to Ware. On the wing, Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. Smart, wide open, he fires. Drills it from outside.
Well, Marcus Smart stays ready for these moments when his number is called, the ability to deliver a big-time bucket.
Here's Claxton. Outside for Davis. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection. That is big-time composure from Mikal Bridges. Backs against the wall. Gotta have a bucket, and he delivers.
Here's Davis. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. It's deflected.
拉不了你呀、我拉你呀、你为什么还是往那边跑啊？不懂哎。
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Tipped away.
干这傻小。
And assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Outside, Smart. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Now the Pacers with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And so they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
It's the first that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both.
现在要
It's a
顶
3-point
延迟
game.
跟邮差打
That
超
last free
难
throw was a
的。
huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And what's their best move at this point?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a 3-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
There's the pick. Pass to Strus. Right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Well, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
完啦。
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
干尽力了，炸掉。
Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Well, you need the 3 here, a quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot. 1 fluid motion. A very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up.
什么鬼啦？
Morris D 好像被裁掉了，认真，看擦掉，他不是才刚签，擦掉。
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And this game, the first chance they've had.
干不是，为什么我关不掉啊？教练战术怎么关不掉啊？什么意思啊？
To see Charlotte.
You look at last year's season series. It was a surprise they got swept. Something I'm sure they're still seething about.
Wembanyama. It's good. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Murray with it. Driving in. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Beal outside. Back to Murray. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the
干是战
postseason,
术
but
关
their
不掉
return could be
哎。
closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Well, Smart is a relentless competitor whose impact always goes beyond the box score. The league could always use more players like him.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan
你
base,
为什么一直跑
that's
战术
been？
干不是啊，我关掉了，你为什么一直跑战术啊？我关了啊，为什么？
really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Now here's Bridges. Where? That's good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Beal. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
Oh!
Wow! Well, when he takes off, Murray can put on a show in the air.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
战术关不掉怎样
Pass to
啊？
Porzingis. Let's go with a 3. Kept alive. Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Murray inside. Here's Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Nowitzki's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
On the wing, Murray. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Here's Nowitzki. 5 points in the game. Beal with it. Guarded now by Smart. To the left wing. Here's Nowitzki. The rebound by Ware.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Now here's Porzingis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Smart looking around. Pass to Porzingis. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Right side Murray.
What the
So
fuck?
2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
受不了
It's going to
哎！
be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and this team wants Murray to play aggressively and get to the line more.
And coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5" do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
From deep, Wembanyama. Counted from distance. Wembanyama's got 9 points.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Here's Nowitzki. No good with a layup. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Charlotte on top, leading by 9.
The Hornets, 17.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
There's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Some changes for Chicago. And so here is Chicago. 9-point game. Garland with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Jackson for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. So it's the Hornets now. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league, and when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Pass to Jackson. Outside Achua. Achua with a screen. Here's Garland. The rebound by Stewart. Hornets leading by 9. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. There's the screen by Johnson. Oh, it's Jackson with the block. They get it back. Just 4 to shoot. On target from range.
For 3.
Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Chicago with the ball. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Pass to Garland. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Picked by Stewart. The drive by Nembhard. The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer, Stewart gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Preparation paying off for Stewart. He was on his spot and ready to go the second he got the ball.
And a deep 3 from Garland. And again, Chicago, no good. Charlotte leading by 15. On the wing, Strus. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Assisted by
Strus has gotten his second bucket on the night.
I just love the ball movement.
Garland scanning the floor. Down low. They need this. And Jackson lays it in. Stand back in your early coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
To the middle. Pass to Achua.
Hey.
Outside Garland. The kick out to White. Garland, no good.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And here's Strus. On the wing, Strus. Martin outside. Now Nembhard. Yet to see a basket. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And it's Chicago with a board. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Chicago shooting their third free throw shot of the game. That's good from Garland.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
Jackson, the screen. Outside Garland. Back to Hayward. Now here's Garland. The Bulls need to get off a shot.
What the fuck?
Hayward outside. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Charlotte leading by 14. And here's Strus outside. The rebound by Jackson. Here's White. Pass to Achua.
我操！
And the officials whistle
这也
foul
可以
on the
算
shot.
啊！
The
哇
bucket is good, and he'll go to
不
the
是
line.
吧？
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to
3
complete
秒
the
3秒
play.
3秒。
Chicago
回来
shooting their
Stew
fourth shot at the foul line
I
here.
need you Stew。来了来了
And that one misses.
Stew on fire！
Knocked away.
What the fuck,
And we
man？
finish off one half of play.
吊球！
Hornets out in front. They lead by 12. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Garland for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, BA. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
5 on the clock. And it's Nowitzki missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The 3 ball. And it's Smart missing.
我的妈！投不
Bulls
进
trail
啊！我
by
的
14.
妈！
Pass to Nowitzki. For 3. No good that time.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Smart for 3. Knocks down the triple.
3 points.
Smart's got 5.
Well, Smart can be streaky on his threes, but he's much more consistent when he lets it go from the corner.
And it's Nowitzki missing.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
And here's Bridges. No points so far. From outside the arc. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Hornets basketball. Coming onto the floor for your
Bulls on D. Searching for that first bucket here in the third.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. They kick it out to Murray. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Porzingis sets a screen. Outside Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Pass to Ware. He shoots it. The rebound by Nowitzki.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It
What?
wasn't a bad
Hey,
shot.
homie.
Yeah, you don't want to give Murray too many of those opportunities. He is lethal in transition.
And he gets it back. Back to Wembanyama. Over to the wing. Second shot opportunity. And Porzingis lays it in.
Assist from
Porzingis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
first team foul.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Substitution on the court.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Stewart. Offline with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
我的妈呀！对不准
Yeah,
呢。
2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
Nimhard outside. Right side Strus. 6 to shoot. That's short off the rim. The Bulls trail by 15. Pass to Carter. Here's Nowitzki. He
Wow.
buries it from 3.
太狠了，
Nowitzki's
这是
got
跌到
5
烂
points
掉
in the
了。
quarter.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Now Strus. Beyond the arc. Charlotte again missing.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And the basket by Beal.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Charlotte shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
哇，跌
And the
炸
free throw's
掉
no
了，
good,
你这
but
投
they'll
不
get the
进
ball
哎，
back here.
靠嘞！
23 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Picked by Stewart. Back to Martin. Clock at 6. Charlotte again missing.
这还太快，我以前很慢。
Pass to Nowitzki.
哦
And the deficit down inside single digits. Nowitzki's got 12.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're
干
not
活
relying on just one guy
这
to
延
They're
迟。
sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
34.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Charlotte leading by 8. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by White. To the right side. Here's Ware. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Keeping the eyes up. Smart play.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Bulls. Achua with a screen. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
为什么没声音了？什么意思？什么意思啊？为什么没声音了？为什么没声音了？哭啊！为什么 ？What the fuck, man？ 什么意思？为什么没声音了？干完全没声音是怎样？不是啊，为什么没声音 ？What the fuck, man？啊！我操，这怎么玩？靠，连一点声音都没有。跳过去就没声音是怎样？什么意思啊？不是啊，什么意思啊？为什么没声音呢？哭啊！ 哇，默剧游戏耶！但是突然没声音。啊！干，到底为什么？为什么没声音呢？啊，受不了，怎么一直荡啊？先这样吧，还是先晚点再看。 拜拜。